yourself on. Click you people on. Click us on over. And hello there. Out there on the interwebs. Welcome back to Bramstock, where the ones will kill you.
Yeah.
We've seen this. It's terrible.
Good idea, but wrong.
Alright. Again, no camera work because it is currently in a box, as is a lot of my components, and dear God, is it empty in here. It's kind of cool. So, without further ado, Doge, why don't you fill us in on what happened last?
Why don't you ask me anymore?
Because I cycle through people and I haven't ever asked him yet.
Okay, so from what happened last time, we checked the wall with the dragon portrait, pressed a hidden switch which opened a door, fought a couple of ghouls, went down one hallway to a gate, decided to open it after struggling with it, go into the room, kind of look at spirally circles on the wall, until an ooze appeared, and bitch slapped two of us nearly dead. Then we killed that, rested, I got attacked by rats, had to use an action surge on the fighter had to use an action surge to recover. And then we dealt with the rats, dealt with the gate. I tried to bring a ladder, almost got killed by the gate. The ladder saved me. Then we went back up the hallway, out and around to the left, and then continuing along until we ran to a couple of hobgoblins that almost ended a couple more of us.
Good times.
And then we dealt with the hobgoblins. And that's where we left off.
Alright, well, that being the case, why don't we rejoin our dungeon crawl, already in progress.
I'm looking at them health values and going, oof. Oof, honey. Just in a nap.
So, you have dealt with the hobgoblins.
Mm-hmm.
The floor is yours.
I have a question that I don't know was asked last time.
It's for Jack, by the way.
Then no. No questions for Jack.
If it's not about Jack, can I ask?
By all means.
Do we hear anything up this hall? Or is it
What hall?
scared?
The one we're currently in.
I don't know. Why don't you check your perception?
Is that for all of us perceptioning?
I hope so.
That's...
I'm only gonna roll if I'm given the option.
I didn't give you the option, though.
That's what I'm saying. I'm only gonna roll if I'm given the option.
Right now, what you hear is the kind of the thrumming in your ears. Just that adrenaline, that surge. You're bleeding fairly heavily. It's the kind of that adrenaline.
All right.
Well, this is really cool.
Are we moving onward?
Yes, we do.
Well, you guys are leading, so I'm just waiting for you guys' roll.
Robots on?
Are they just all called that now?
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Fluffy?
Yes.
Shall we proceed?
Yeah.
Before we proceed, can I use one of my healing potions?
Sure, go right ahead.
Yeah, I'd like to do the same thing.
Standard healing potions worth 10 hit points.
That is what we bought them for.
You each had one.
Okay. Because that 3 was really scary.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Take a moment. A couple of you pop the corks on the very... kind of got this... It's kind of this black raspberry flavored concoction.
Doggo, you're tip-tapping a lot.
Oh, sorry. I'm just typing. Don't worry about me. I can mute
Now
if
it's
you
not
need
the
me
time
to.
for typing. It's the time for D&D!
Why?
Well, I am D&D.
Oh, Daddy Math!
Are you tipsy?
He had
He is, not me.
huge drink. You and your huge drink.
That wore off like an hour ago. This is just me.
Good to know. So, what are you doing?
Fluffy, are we moving forward?
I thought that was the plan.
Okay, then forward we go.
You may proceed at your leisure.
Onward to victory!
Or
Sure.
death.
Probably death.
RNGesus will decide.
Staying behind the mud made of metal for a reason.
Wow, this is a long ass hallway.
Yeah, it goes on for quite a while.
This is
Nothing quite to break up the monotony of just the rows and rows of slightly cracked gray stone
Oh,
with
we're coming to a
old,
junction.
ancient, dried out braziers marked every 15, 20 feet or so.
There's
So before you lies a T intersection, one carrying off to the east, and the other jutting north, continued briefly, where you see a well-carved wooden door. It seems to be old, but fairly well maintained.
Is it actually in the wall?
It seems to be hung.
I don't know if we should take that as suspicious.
Fireball!
Welcome to D&D. You've encountered a door. Roll initiative.
It's probably a mimic.
Kind of feels like it. I guess get as close as I have to investigate it, because I really don't trust this door right now.
If you want to investigate it, you're going to need to get right up on it.
Do it with an arrow.
Okay, last time I did that, the wall tried to...
Yeah, but that was a wall. This is a door.
That's worse. It can move.
I mean,
it might
your
be-
logic
it might be wood.
makes sense. Doors are in fact supposed to move.
Here. Let me try something. I've seen better doors than you.
Mock the door.
Shit.
The door does not seem to care about your petty insults.
You know what?
You know what? I don't want to touch this
Did
door.
the door actually make its will save?
I feel
That's
pretty.
what-
You don't know. Your bardic friend yelled at the door, and nothing seemed to have happened.
Your bardic friend also tried to talk down a construct and got shot.
It was a bug or something like that.
It shot me. That's all I care.
The thing that was shooting things. Yeah, I'm not taking the initiative to go up to the door. I'm scared from the wall.
Okay.
That's our way out.
We haven't found the key yet.
Where the key is.
Well, then somebody else is gonna have to touch it. I'm not going to.
You can
All
go this
right.
hallway if you don't like the door.
Nobody's brave enough to touch the door.
I only have 10 health points.
Same. And there goes
What the hell is
Robot.
a health point?
Robot will.
I know not of this
door.
HP you speak of.
The robot will instruct you. It's horsepower.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's fair.
All right, so you approach the door. It seems to be a stout wooden door. The finish on it has kind of faded and aged a bit, but it doesn't seem to have any major cracks or breaches in it.
Okay. Is there like
Sorry.
I like
Sure,
how
like any-
none of your friends have approached you.
because they're not ready for Valhalla? So, does there appear to be any locks or anything?
Go ahead and make a check on your investigation. You look over the door, and it does not seem to have a locking mechanism on it. Although, with your roll of 17, you do see that the door is sitting a little crooked on its hinges. Seems to be resting heavily, in part, on the floor.
Okay.
It seems like it would be perhaps a bit difficult to move with the alignment on the hinges being what it is.
So it's like hanging off the hinges, or what?
Not like hanging, but it looks like the door is jammed in a way.
Hmm. The door appears to be jammed.
Seems
We might be able
functional. It seems functional, but some muscle will probably have to be put behind it.
The door seems to be jammed. We might be able to get through, but it's gonna take half.
I inspire you with my insults.
Inspiration.
I mean, you can give him an inspiration dice. That's not a problem.
Yeah, I'm saving my last one for emergencies.
It's fair.
Well, I guess if that's the plan, is to open it, then he'll give it a push and see what happens.
All right. If you're going to try and force the door, you will need to give me a check on on your athletics.
I guess that emergency should have been now.
Mm.
Okay, so a 13.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you kind of heft into the door, and it kind of rattles a bit. It's stuck in there.
Is it locked?
I don't think it's locked. Jammed, though.
I don't know my key.
Well, guess we can. Oop. Guess we can come back to that later. Shall we go this other way and see what we find?
Sure.
Yeah, can we pause for a sec?
Sure.
Okay.
Sam had to go after a child.
Not a child.
Hmm.
Yeah, looks like that's just gonna be the night we're gonna have.
Ooh, I like that.
What?
How color is transparent?
What?
So what the hell kind of color is transparent? And like, oh, you can't see it. Perfect.
No.
No, that was more fun. Why is it?
Holy crap, y'all.
Hmm.
Fucking. What is it? 3 days. Holy crap.
Oh, as far as the move, yeah, I'm looking forward to that too.
I'm getting those itchy feet. That kind of restless feeling. It's like it's so close. I just want it to be here.
Right.
I mean, we agree.
I want to be out on the road, getting it done and behind me.
Technically, the road thing is something you may feel now, but definitely not later.
What's that?
Technically, the road thing is something you're feeling now, but definitely won't be feeling that later.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean it's yeah.
I'd like to pass out tonight and just like wake up and have it be like next Monday. Can I just do the click thing and just like fast forward through all that shit?
That'd be nice.
That's the part that I don't like. Like I like driving,
Yeah.
but that is a hell of a lot of driving.
Yeah, no, that's a what, a 2-day drive at least? 3-day drive?
I mean, if I was, no, it's pretty much gonna be 4.
4 days? Okay.
Yeah, maybe 5, depending on what point I get out. Because I'm thinking I gotta pick up the truck,
Well,
bring it
truck.
over here,
Load
load
go.
everything, do the final bits of cleaning, take it back to the place, get the trailer hitched up. And then I get to take off.
Do all that tomorrow. It'll be great.
Yo, what up?
Okay, we're ready.
Okay.
Yay.
Have we decided to leave the door alone?
Yes.
I inspected the door. It's jammed. We can come back to that later.
Okay.
All right. You may proceed. The corridors, that same patterned droning. It's uninspired, cracking along the edges, faint bits of moisture along the floor, but nothing
No, I
too out of the ordinary.
What do your special eyes see?
So nothing is shooting at our monk friend as she runs out?
There's that brief pause, hangs in the air. Nothing seems to happen.
Okay. That's why I stopped.
We'll need to pause again because we have more children issues.
No, they're being finicky tonight, aren't they?
A little bit. They were like that when before I left.
What did you do to them?
Didn't do anything.
You can't prove anything.
I did nothing of the sort.
Saw that. Where'd he go? Right. Why did drop?
Did I load in different music?
I can hear music.
Yeah, I just didn't know if I had loaded in, like, other files. Like, I don't, like... it doesn't look like I directly had.
Shame. Shame, shame, shame.
Well, no, not so much a shame. It's 2 steps from hell. It's
Ooh.
amazing. I love this
Oh, I know.
orchestral stuff. It's just I have to think that if I ever get to a monetizable spot, this always gets claimed.
Well, I mean, that happened, like, what was it? The first game I joined? Where that happened to the first 5 minutes? And I
Well, no, that one just got VOD muted. I'm trying to remember what the song I actually... because it was Blue Man Group. They actually claimed... It wasn't just, like, advertising claim. They just ripped that section out.
Yeah. Oh, man. Who has a neck? Damn it. Ah, damn it. What if God was one of us?
No.
Save
Almost
tonight
no plays.
and fight the break of dawn.
Let's see, We'll try throwing that one in. And that one in. Why not?
The ship won't let me open it.
You know, I'd have more to say here, but honestly, I'm okay with the fact that fucking train. I hear your bell starting up again.
I don't even hear the train yet.
Well, no, it's just the warning bells. Those are...
Quinn,
Yo.
I'm back.
Yay.
I'm front.
Sorry.
Okay, so we're moving forward again.
Yeah.
We proceed.
Who's rigging? You just went in the wall.
Yeah.
See an end to the hallway.
It is the end of the
It's at end
hallway.
of the tunnel.
We might be coming to the back end of that other door.
Mhm.
There you go. But no, it's more nondescript hallways.
I miss the dead people. Can we go back?
No. You have an uncomfortable fascination with them.
I have an uncomfortable fascination with you as well.
I would prefer that you keep it a fascination.
Eh. The door again. Yep.
Wait a minute.
Hey, good news. We've been here before.
Wait, what?
Would appear that you've made kind of a circle around.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can
Oh,
see
we
the
know
bend. You
down
can
this
see the
way.
bend, and there's the breeze in here gets fresher than you were. Then deeper within as the stairwell leading upwards to the surface greets you.
Okay, we didn't go this way.
Yeah, we did.
Not down this way.
We did. It's all covered up
Did we?
again for some reason, but yes, we did. This is how we got around to where we fought Big Orky Dude.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Shit.
See, there, now it's uncovered. So, yeah. The two paths we didn't try was down
The door.
over there and the door. I think that's it.
So it seems like we just need to get back to that door.
Well, there was
Or
also
we can
the
try
down
the path over here. Fully down the rest of this way.
Yeah, after the rats and stuff, we never went that down path.
We're back to the bodies.
Oh god.
You
I
got
mean,
your
this
freaking-
is the room with where the hidden wall has the dragon attack. But yes, entering past that secret corridor, you are now in the hallway with that putrid old death smell.
Oh, we lost someone. Where'd she go? There we
There
go.
she is.
They're never truly
Yeah.
lost.
This way, we never continued down.
Right, because we kind of got through with the rats and everything. We're like, well, fuck that. We'll go the other way.
Thankfully, you passed by the bodies without any issue.
I would be upset if there was an issue this time and it wasn't last.
Yeah,
Except
you
for
woke,
the
you woke them up.
except for the uncomfortable bard.
Or
I don't think the bard is the uncomfortable one.
Hey, it looks like we have another door.
Cool.
Indeed.
We can try this one and fail.
what do you want to do about that?
I have no idea. It's my turn.
I guess take a look at the door.
Hey guys, can we pause again? I'm sorry, Lila's being really difficult.
I mean, it's all good.
I'm just sitting here munching on Cheez-Its. I'm good.
I wish I had Cheez-Its.
What kind do you have?
Original.
You have Cheez-Its too?
Oh yeah, I do. I picked up a box of the duos. It's the ones that
Nice.
mix up sharp cheddar and the Parmesan.
Ooh,
Oh yeah, they're
that
delightful.
actually does sound good.
Mm-hmm. And it's not that dull kind of Parmesan. It's kind of sharp in and of itself.
What's this? Followed by this. Followed by this. Oops. That didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Massive clicking.
Alright, let's try something here.
Okay, we can go for another 30 seconds.
Hey! Just what I wanted to do. Another 30 seconds.
I mean, it's better than not.
Unless somebody else wants to step up and do it, Robot Man was gonna inspect the door.
Oh no, by all means. Inspect me. The door.
Freudian
Somebody
slipping
wants to see if the Warforge has a vibrate setting.
I do.
Like I said, your Freudian is slipping again.
I wasn't trying to hold it back.
All right, we'll check the door.
Go ahead and check your investigation.
Haha! That's more
Someone
like it.
system and give at least advantage or some shit. Jesus.
I mean, he had inspiration. It's worn off by now.
Right.
Darlin's close by. Could she help?
The attempt was made in investigating the door. It looks like it's not jammed, but is otherwise of the same general quality.
Try it.
Mm-hmm. Well, if it's not jammed, then attempt to give it a little push. Not really enough to like swing it open, but just enough to see if it will go.
Give me a general dexterity check.
Well, this is going to be great. Ah, really?
Okay.
Pretty
good. The latch on it lifts,
Mm-hmm.
and you kind of like take it quietly, lift it up, and just kind of gently push it. It seems like the hinges are good. It doesn't make too much noise, and it looks like it opens just fine.
Well, in that case, he will kind of look back to the other three who are kind of all gathered around and seems like it's going to work. Be ready in case something's on the other side. Yes, no, maybe?
Yes. I stand with the vicious words ready.
Always. All right. Then he will open the door.
And you open the door.
I don't think I want to go in there.
I think I'm gonna wait for all of you to go in first.
I think it's too late now.
So you take a step in through the door, and it seems like it seems like blackened images across the wall shift at the inpouring of light.
Daga.
Lovely.
What's up?
I can't hear a thing.
Over what?
You!
Not even typing that loud.
I swear my house is shaking right now.
I mean, I can mute, but it really isn't that loud.
Please mute.
All right. If I could get you to give me initiatives, please.
Am I allowed to roll?
I just called for initiative.
Yeah, but that was specific.
So no initiative from you.
Somehow I rolled mine incorrectly.
Come on. Frickin'. Don't you do this to me now.
I'm really, really sad that Greatbot rolled so poorly.
Welcome to my pain.
I was totally debating just backing up and closing the door.
Hey! We're gonna say no to that. I mean,
Yeah, no, it sucks being a Warforged and going last, always. Like, God damn it.
yeah. All right, Ikala.
Oh, fuck.
You don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I can't actually see what's going on.
Can I see any specific monsters or anything? I mean, obviously not on a token, but...
If the swirling shadows are still a thing, or if that was just a quick one-time thing, I don't know. But if they're still a thing, he will point it out.
From your position, you don't see anything, but you do see. Go ahead and point out where you're pointing.
Well, I don't know. You just said there were swirling shadows. I don't know where. This area? Over here? I don't know.
Do you not see anything?
I can't, because I'm not close enough to the light source to see beyond. There we go.
Oh, there we go. Now I see something up here.
All right. So basically, as you are entering this chamber, you come. Let's see. Yeah, and you can point it out, but that will be then basically to Ikala's turn, who's approaching the door.
In that case, I will ready an action for when I see a threat towards the group.
Okay.
You are immediately charmed. You see no threats towards the group.
Yep. All right. Well, that will bring it to the creature's turn. Where are they at?
Oh, yeah.
5, 10.
I'm in a room.
Locks the door.
All alone. This is not...
I'm not trapped with you. You're trapped here with me.
As from the corners of your vision, these things just kind of almost slither around, and then just these small pools of blackness shifting around on the floor. But as they reach you, they start to rise up into these vaguely humanoid shapes.
That's not horrifying.
It might not.
Oh wait,
be
does that trigger Ikla's action or Akala's action?
Yeah, you would be able to see them.
Okay. Oh god, all the insults in my brain are not there.
Oh god.
You look
Is that the insult?
Grandma's feet.
So which one are you going after?
Oh, sorry, that was important. I'll go after 2 because it's closer.
You're going after number 2 with your vicious-like mockery. Alright, wisdom save.
Oops, I keep clicking on the wrong window. There we go.
Sorry.
Oh my, these other tokens need to be reversed in order. Oh my. Okay, Oh no, those are... No, I'm gonna have to get rid of those. Those are not good. There we go.
The hell is the brain one?
The brain... I was playing around with things, and it didn't... They don't work as well, the transparent ones, from the pack I had gotten.
Oh, that's a shame.
Huh?
Yeah, well... Let's see. Okay, so that is 2 damage to number 2.
And you gave it disadvantage. I might survive this round.
You might. You actually might.
Well,
With
I mean, at the very least, you'll
disadvantage.
stabilize.
It will miss. The one right above you will miss because of disadvantage as it reaches out. It's like inky black. I mean, it's like a void. It just swallows the light that is cast from you. It reaches out, but you're able to kind of juke to the side. The other one looks like it had just barely managed to reach your position, and
Oh,
is
lovely.
yeah. It does not seem like it was able to get to you in direct moment to be able to make an attack.
Hey, having to abuse a dash action.
Yep.
Always great.
But it is right the fuck there.
Mm-hmm.
Kaizo Shara.
Mm-hmm. Oh, let me see what I have for abilities. I can't tell how many there are, so I might just move. And yeah, that's within range for sure. What's the range on this shit? Oh, 60 feet, then I didn't have to move, but still I'd like to better look at it. Alright, cool. So I'm gonna do one of these things. I really hope it fails. I really hope it fails.
Yeah, because that's a really nice roll.
That's like the strongest I have ever done a Toll the Dead for.
I mean, that is almost maximum damage. So
that was
you
on number 2.
Yeah, I see that it says injured. So you reach up to your holy symbol, pointing out to that, and you hear the quiet din of death's bells tolling. The creature seems unfazed.
Oh, god damn it. It was worth a shot. I kind of figured they were going to be immune to necrotic. And that's my action. How many bonuses I can do. So that's my turn.
Drolin.
I really wish I had stuff that did radiant damage. Guess that would be Guiding Bolt.
The cleric wishing for radiant damage.
It's not something that happens often.
Oh, I mean, if they were undead, I could hope for that, but we're not 2 yet, so I don't have that channel turn undead thing.
Welcome to level 1. Alright, so Drawlin leaps forward with her staff, swinging at it wildly, managing to connect solidly with the first one, but nicking it with the second.
Don't. These are strong.
Like 9 total.
So you slam one end of this staff in, slide it up into, kind of a quick, sharp turn to hit it with the reverse end. These things seem to have a lot of give to them. Like they're not completely solid, and it doesn't feel like your blows have had the impact you would have liked them to.
Even if it's a monk weapon?
It seems you've connected with them. They seem not as injured as you would have expected it to be.
Okay. Crap.
Great bot.
All right, we're gonna swing on number 3 and see if we can't end that one.
Oh shit, you found the hidden number 3?
Did I say 3? I meant 2.
You said 3, but I knew you meant 2.
Okay.
Please don't make any more.
Oh.
Fine. Okay. Well, bad news is that that blade swung very wildly.
Mm-hmm.
And was it almost slipped from your grasp as the shadows reach for you. You managed to basically catch grip on your blade and wave it in front of them enough for the light to kind of ward their attacks off, them barely missing you. Your hand axe, however, does manage to sink into the second one.
Lovely.
And again, there does seem to be a bit of give into their form. Your attack seems less effective.
Mm-hmm.
Anything more out of you?
Mm-mm. Got nothing else I can do.
Ikala.
I will aim for the one for number 1.
Number 1, okay.
Why? Definitely on everything.
What?
All right, you managed to shout at it, and it does not seem particularly thrilled with your presence or your undefined insults.
Sorry, I don't have any tonight, apparently.
Bringing it back to the shadows.
Who are you, the shadow?
All right. Each of you is going to get an attack. We'll start with number 1, attacking at Drawlin, who has their attack at disadvantage. And again, because of Vicious Mockery, it manages to miss. And the one to Great Bot. Natural 1.
Yay!
RNGesus
Okay.
seems to be on your side right now.
So I can swing.
You can
Someone
use your
has to
reaction.
Hiya! Probably not, but
The blade sinks into it.
Oh,
yay!
I guess they don't have a lot of AC. They're just resistant to non-magical damage.
The sword is magic.
Yeah, I know. It is. It is a light. It doesn't. Their damage reduction doesn't specify that it has to be a +1 or higher. It just has to be a magical weapon.
Well, yeah, they did away with that, but I didn't
Yeah,
know
well-
if the light actually actually was considered that.
It makes it a magical weapon. The weapon is magical.
Okay, that's fair.
I
I'll
mean,
go with that.
I would have to look up elsewhere for, you know, I'm going to count it as a magical weapon for now. I'll look at information later to see if, you know, how broad that category is. But yeah, I consider it to be magical as the blade sinks into it and it seems to cut and recoil from this blade that's sheathed in this, you know, pale blue-gray light. If nothing else, I'm going to count it, and if it turns out that I'm wrong, well, fuck it. This blade, literally, its whole thing is emitting light, and these are goddamn shadows, so I'm counting it.
That's fair, too. I was thinking maybe that's the thing.
I'll bullshit my way through this, but yes, congratulations. Nice fucking hit. Hey, they each got an attack of opportunity on you. You just, you know, made yours count. Keizo.
I have to pee very bad.
Okay.
Thank you, Jess. That is a wonderful interjection.
Oh, I had the wrong thing selected. So I guess I'll step a little closer. Still just the 2, right?
That you can see.
As far as we-
As far as I can see, yes.
You are gonna need some Quinn.
Never give definitive yes/no statements. Just say, that's what you see. You don't see anymore. You think you're hidden. You don't
see anything.
Yeah, you don't hear anything. It looks clear.
I'll try this
That's just
crossbow thing.
That's just a bitch answer against me.
Which one are you firing upon?
The one I tried to toll and did
It
nothing.
was number
to.
2. All right.
Yeah. it was
Wow,
number 2.
nice hit for that. You fire your crossbow, and the already ragged-looking entity is scattered by even the lighter impact of the bolt piercing its form.
Hey!
You fucking know.
Hey! And that, of course, is my turn.
Drawlin.
Punch its lights out.
I
Punch
have
its lights in.
Punch light into it.
Ooh. Well, that first hit's a good hit. Really good hit.
And the first one does solidly connect, or, you know, in a relative fashion.
Or wait, no.
And yeah,
Patrick gonna fucking sock you in your face.
sure thing, Jess.
Jess, I love you.
All right, is that your turn?
Hmm?
that is
Yes,
my
they did. And Kevin said he loves you.
Patrick.
Great.
Choppa,
All
choppa.
right. Try and get that other one.
Yeah, that's a nice sword damage.
Yeah. Slashing outward, you definitely cleave the shadow, and it's rent asunder.
Yay! We killed a couple shadow guys.
With no real casualties. Yay.
No damage at all, as far as I recall. But that's not counting the 10 that are still hiding.
Oh, I'm
You
sure.
don't know they're there.
Just start swarming us like goblins. Like, god damn it.
Don't tempt me.
Survival was never an option.
That's
Nope.
hurting.
Oh wow, the thingy went away altogether.
Alright, so
Everybody okay? Doing alright? I
They
said
didn't-
mentally.
they didn't connect with me, so I'm good.
I passed them doing my prayers.
Oh, there's nothing left of them.
Oh, I mean the spots where they were.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, looky here.
Their door.
Yeah.
Behind the door, another door.
I wonder if this door connects to that other. No, it can't.
That's way over on the other side.
But yeah, I'm looking at the map to see how that would even wind around. Yeah, no, it'd have to cross through something we've already done.
Well, I mean,
Well-
unless it opens up and immediately turns right and then immediately turns down, and
Well, I mean, even with that, we'd still have to cross over something we've already done.
You don't know. It could go under it.
So,
You're assuming that this whole thing has Euclidean geometry.
all right. I guess Botman will check again, unless somebody else is gonna help out this time.
I mean, I could try, but I am the weakest of you three, or four. All of us together.
With investigation.
Oh no! I mean, well, actually, do I even have trained?
I have a 3 in investigation, so maybe
I
I
have
could.
a 1.
I mean,
So-
I don't have investigation
Who
trained
is-
and have a 0
who is-
on it, but
yeah.
I'm the one who keeps making the checks.
Who is trained in investigation?
I'm trained, but I only have a 1.
I have a 3. So I
But
can,
are
I
you
can-
are you proficient?
No. No.
Yeah.
So
I'm
only
proficient in it, I
only
just happen to have
Keizo
a
is proficient.
Yeah.
What?
I mean, technically, yeah. I'm not smart. Is the problem.
You're smarter than Greatbot.
So, I'm going to say if someone was going to make an assist, it would probably have to be you because you're the only one trained.
Yeah, I
in
can
it.
assist.
Otherwise, it's
I'll definitely assist.
so. If you
I
want
just really
to
wanna
step,
take
if
point
you
on
want
it
to,
because of that.
yeah, you can have the Warforged take point and be assisting him.
Yeah, I can do that.
Or you just rolled a 17, roll with it.
That too.
Just say.
An interesting door.
Well, there is, in fact, a rather prominent in the center of this door, a metal faceplate, which has a very obvious and rather large-looking slot for a key.
Huh.
And it does seem, which would, make you suspect that it is in fact locked.
Oh, dang. And we have not come across the key, so we might have to go back all the way to that other door.
Which only sucks because we actually have to go all the way around to that door.
Yeah, we do.
We can't even just drag ourselves over.
Well, I mean, we have a little bit of a shortcut if we take this path to go the way where we ran into the hobgoblins, but yeah.
So is that your
Yeah, I let him know.
Is
that's like, yeah, it looks like
is that
it's
your
locked.
plan to go?
Well, I mean, since we're here, I'd kind of assume it doesn't hurt to see if it's unlocked. Probably locked, but somebody
I
could
mean,
try
Yeah,
the
we can
handle.
try it.
Yeah, you can always you can always try.
Okay, bot
As
man will
well.
try.
All right, you're
I
going
will stand over
to
here.
try and open the door, see if it's locked.
And booby trap.
All right, open. Give me. Well, no.
Roll me
The
46.
yeah, no.
46. And another 46.
Oh shit! Am I rolling a new character? All right, so you grasp at the handle to this door and turn it. It only gives a little bit, kind of like how a locked thing would. It would shift a little, but then the hitches on the inside kind of
Yep.
hit, and it is locked.
Alright, it was worth a try.
That's kind of what I expected, but
And then there
now we
is
know.
clicking.
Oh,
As from within the center of this contraption, basically a spine about 4 inches in 4 inches in length comes flying out at you with a pressurized
uh
Shit.
hitting you with a 20.
huh.
Oh, damn.
You take 10 points of piercing damage.
Oh, shit.
I is the down.
As this bolt catches you, like right into the central, like around kind of like the spinal column, as you just kind of flicker and the light, your vision just kind of fades, blurs, and you fall just backwards from the impact, crashing down on the floor.
Oh,
Ugh. Wouldn't recommend that.
shit. They'll teach us. Stabilize. Interesting.
Spare the dying.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Spare the dying.
Okay, so you pass your hand over it, and whatever is you're kind of looking at this thing. It's like, for a brief moment, you're going, "What even is this?" The physiology of this creature is just alien to you, and but within you, the first thing you think to even do is just pull the iron
Bolt
spike
out, yeah.
out of it, and in there you see this dull luminescent glow kind of in the center of this chest cavity, just kind of like pulsing dully but erratically, and it seems like there was a fracture within it, and you just kind of like, not knowing what to kind of do, you pass your hand over it, murmuring your prayer, and you see the fissure in it kind of slowly, kind of with a little kind of close up, and the erratic blinking of this core seems to kind of go to a more steady but dull pulse. It
Okay.
seems that your companion is out of danger for the moment.
Right. But now I have to see if we can do something about him. Do I pull the dick move and make his drink his own potion? Or do I use my last spell slot?
You don't need to use a spell slot. I have lay on hands for 1 point.
Haven't you already used your healing hands?
Oh, we also did a... No, our short rest was interrupted. That's right.
Yeah.
My healing hands.
Because you only have that once per
I haven't.
per some rest. You hadn't used it?
No, I haven't used the feat. I've only used my potion and my 2 spell slots.
Okay, well, if you have your class ability, you can certainly use it.
That's just 1 point of healing.
Hey, 1 point is enough to get me back on my feet.
Yes, it
Okay.
is.
And then we could discuss the possibility of doing a rest.
Right?
Because
Jesus.
Greatbot has never spent his hit die. He didn't get an opportunity to.
Good surge, right? Or second wind.
I used that, yeah. But if we take a rest, I can spend my hit dice, and my second wind will come back for emergencies later.
I was tempted to spend the hit die, but it'd be kind of a waste because that doesn't come back until a long rest.
Yeah.
And I only need to heal 1 point.
So are we all in favor of Greatbot taking a knee for like 20 minutes or whatever it is?
Take an hour for a short rest.
Yes.
Is it an hour? I always thought it was like 20 minutes.
It's 40 minutes
It's
to an hour.
Okay.
That's why like you can replenish some of your like other cooldown abilities that like it can be recharged on a short or long, but yeah.
Yeah, my second wind comes back on short or long, so I'll get that back, and I can burn my hit die. Kind of the most cost-effective way of doing this.
Then we'll have to rest again so you can get it back.
No, I don't plan on burning that if I have to. But it'll come back for an emergency.
True.
But that healing hands, healing for 1 to get me back up on my feet so I could short rest, definitely the most cost-effective way.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Yay.
So,
Thing.
we all in favor of short resting?
Yeah. I mean, short of being harassed again by rats.
Or ghouls or goblins or whatever the fuck else.
Sand monsters that come out of the wall.
More shadows.
I'm still expecting there to be a rust monster or 2 now.
Now.
Oh,
I've already populated this dungeon. You're safe this time.
I was about to say, a rust monster would destroy you.
Alright, so unless DM is saying otherwise, I'm going to spend my hit die now.
It seems like your course of action wasn't entirely set, so you are.
No, we're gonna do the long rest. Which is
You're gonna do a long rest?
Kind of a perimeter? Or no,
Short.
short rest. But are we setting up a kind of perimeter around him? I'm asking the other two.
Yeah, we should move a little bit.
Well, yeah.
We could try shutting the door that we opened over here.
Shut the door.
Well, opening might actually cause damage again, so maybe leaving it open.
No, shutting this
Not
door.
that one. This one over here.
The other one.
Other
Okay.
side of the room, yeah. Shut the door, have a person or 2 stand near it, and I'll take a rest.
All right. Who is? You say you're taking a watch. How are you handling that?
I mean, do you get anything back on a short rest, Akala?
I don't think so.
Everything's long rest for me.
Same. So, I mean, I don't mind taking the watch because I'm not going to really get anything back.
I can take the watch because I've already taken a short rest at one point.
Okay.
All right. Well, then go ahead and roll your perception.
I don't see anything.
Well, with the door closed, the door is closed.
I suppose this is better than the fucking gate where the shit just went through it. Like, god damn it.
Funny how gates can only protect against larger things. About halfway through the rest, Dralin, you hear noises from outside the door.
What kind of noises?
Boopy noises.
Shuffling.
You open the door.
It's faint.
Is it familiar to anything I've heard before in this dungeon?
You've heard a lot of things in this dungeon.
Like the mouse or the hobgoblins or...
I'm just waiting for us to go back into that hallway to go get that key, and all the bodies are now alive.
I'm so happy.
crap.
Quinn is sweating in DM.
Sweating? What do you mean sweating?
Sweating in DM. 'Cause we're on
Smiling. I am smiling in DM.
Laughing maniacally in DM.
Internal
Say,
laughing in DM.
He doesn't care about TPKing us because he can always just be like, okay, next on
Hey.
the roster, go.
Yeah, all the rest of you. There's 4 other characters each of you have.
No!
Hey, don't blame me because you made custom art for your characters at level 1.
You know what?
Well, don't blame us for being artists.
Hey, I'm just
You made
saying.
custom art for the other ones too?
Look, we ain't getting no more art.
Oh, I'm getting all the art. That can't be stopped. So, I'm going to have each of you roll a stealth check, please.
My worst stat. Yay.
All of us?
Yes, you're all in the room.
Oh, this is gonna suck. Oh, wow.
The one who is actively sitting down and doing nothing is the loudest.
Well, you see,
same.
you're a robot in this sort of state. You're in semi shutdown, so I will give you
Okay.
advantage for it because you're just literally sitting there, and it's just kind of like you're in standby mode, essentially.
Still the loudest here while in stand.
This is
Your fan
true.
is spinning up to
There's a-
cool your processes.
Yeah, I mean, the enchantments that bind the spirit to this mechanical form. You know, there is some shifting and some popping, but Dralin, you hear this shifting, and it doesn't seem to approach you. And in just a little ways off, it starts to fade.
Okay. Well,
Everybody is calm, keeping quiet, and you're able to complete your short rest.
Yay.
Yeah. All right. And back up to where I was.
Yeah, actually. Actually, you're a little higher than where you were. Oh no, yeah, it is exactly where you were. Shit.
But now I have my second
Damn it.
win back. So that's lovely.
Yeah, there's the thing. So an hour
Right.
spent in tension.
Now
But
we
you
gotta
make
check
it
the
through.
hallway. Mr. Great, if you care to do the honors.
All right. We all ready?
Guess
Yes.
we're gonna be.
All right.
Oh.
Open is it door? Huh?
Before I go, I'm gonna check this spot here. See if my crossbow bolt's still there. Broken or not.
It looks to be intact.
Cool. Yay. I'll pick that up.
Before we go, Drolin will let them know that she had heard shifting earlier.
Then we
A
best
vicious
be on our
fuck.
guard.
Noted.
Already my mini.
You what?
Already my mini words.
Okay.
All right. Then Botman will open the door.
Okay, you open the door. How are you proceeding?
Like, marching order?
Around the corner.
I mean, marching order, pace, you know, all the standard dungeon crawling questions.
Carefully.
Are you moving carefully?
I vote for that.
Sure.
All right. Miss Barty Pants, you can either move quietly or have a spell at the ready.
If everyone else is moving quietly, then I will move quietly as well.
Okay. If I can have everyone make a collective stealth check for being on the move.
This is gonna be bad.
Fuck you.
Oh man.
Oh boy, okay.
Oh, we suck. So what's the average of 7 and 35?
I'm
Or
actually
45?
No, it was a 50, I believe. So you have a collective 12 stealth check.
Cool.
That's not bad. I mean, I could probably see that with a passive, but that's not bad.
So a collective 12 is when the class is trying to get quiet. You're like 4th or 5th grade, and the one kid yells off the top of their lungs, "Shut up!" and it goes quiet.
I mean, maybe. But you may proceed.
Okay.
43 and 7. Yeah, 50 total. We see any jerk?
What's that?
The body's still on the wall.
You're too far away from them.
Oh, we're not back to that section yet. All right,
I mean,
never mind.
from where you're at, the bodies started at the at the intersection. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
right over
yeah,
there.
You're right.
Just
Gotcha.
past the intersection is where those corpses started.
I thought it was like this entire hallway. Like, ah, shit.
Yeah, no, not this far. Now you see at this point, right around here is where the corridor of bodies are pinned up.
My loved ones are back.
Right turn, Clyde.
So as you are moving through here, it does seem like the ones that were closest pinned to the wall here are no longer on the wall. You can see the nails bent and jerked downward, and there's splats of fresh viscera.
Delightful.
Which drag out in the direction towards where you came from. But, you know, a good 10 feet or so, the pattern kind of dries and stops making an active line. And upon reaching this corridor, you hear groaning. No, not quite. Not quite. Not quite ring monster, but
Sorry, let me try it again. Oi, loco chica.
This one.
I mean, if you want me to just kill you outright.
What the hell?
Hi, Sen.
So, can we...
Ah, he's muted.
Yeah, Sin is muted for now.
The turn order popped up. Yay!
Yeah, we're gonna need you to pop into that.
But what if we go this way instead?
That's what we want to do, but I think he's still going to make us roll for initiative.
Yeah, kind of. You were noticed.
Well, I mean, that sounds like fun, but how about we do this instead?
I mean, you can do whatever you want on your turn. How about that?
That's cool. I can double click it so it's just small, minimized and transparent instead of having to close it all the damn time. That's
Yep.
nice. I'm only just now learning this shit.
Just in time for the experiment for the new system. Isn't it great?
No, right? It's always great.
I'm not going to apologize.
I don't
Oh,
expect
no, I've
you
been
to.
I've been doing Roll20 for months and fucking didn't learn half this shit until recently.
Don't apologize. I'm excited to try the new thing.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it.
Right about now, I am not.
We've discussed moving on from Roll20 before. Ken, Quinn, and I had.
Yeah, and
Can't
I think it
remember
was
why.
I think it was Fantasy Grounds that we were thinking about moving to. If
I mean, in
remember
all
correctly.
honesty, like, for Roll20's sake, like, we used it for the tokens and the health tracking for the most part, but everything else was just, like, rolled dice with modifiers and shit. We didn't, it was like, and just track things with pen and paper.
That's how I
We
will
didn't
always
use half
love
the
to use it.
sheets. Yeah.
But no, the whole discussion with Roll20 was basic, was largely political in nature.
Yep.
Oh, I remember that actually, because I think I saw that episode.
Yeah, it might have been live. I don't know, but yeah, there was a whole thing with that, and I'm certainly willing to give it a try. But in the here and now, you do there is shuffling as one seems to have noticed your group moving, but it is your turn.
Every day I'm shuffling.
You get permanent disadvantage the rest of the session. No,
I don't think that really will affect me too much.
yeah, maybe not. Except when it comes to your death saves.
Okay, so Drawlin's leaving
Yeah,
us.
that was-
That's cool.
Drawlin dashes down. Basically, I'm guessing breaks out and just starts hustling.
Slips down that hallway and will ready an action for aggressive, not party member.
Okay. You ready your defensive strike.
I walk down, I immediately get a face full of fists. Like, damn it! I'm party members. Same team.
Okay, so we got.
Oh, wow, he's fast.
Yay, fast zombie.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
They're not they're not fast.
I mean, I could try to toll these things, but they're resistant to necrotic, right?
Probably. They're
You-
dead things already.
You don't know.
It is a safe assumption.
Or, like the things that we've been fighting so far, and like the various states of decay or not.
Why does one of these icons have a dinosaur head?
You're welcome.
Because it wins.
Yeah, that's
We were
right.
talking dinosaurs.
The zombie has has the ability to wild shape
That's
into
like
a
the
dinosaur.
one.
Zombie
That is the one-
raptors.
The one
God.
sad thing about me never carrying through with that module is that zombie Rexes were a thing.
Fuck all of that, then.
I mean, zombie dragon. Is all I gotta say to that.
All right, Kaizo. Kazawa.
Well. Oh shit. Can I move like through here?
You can get right
Well,
there.
Yeah, because I still want to be able to attack the thing. I just didn't want to be on this outer side and have 2 zombies swing at me.
It's legit.
And I will... I'm not the greatest at this, but I'm going to go ahead and try this. Oh, duh. I don't need to do that because I already had the sheet out. Ah ha ha ha. Swing and a hit, miss.
16 to hit. You do collide with it.
Oh god damn it.
What?
Yeah.
I told you I'm
doesn't-
not the most physical, damn it, people.
You need to.
I think in all honesty it should allow me to still do 1 damage. That is kind of petty.
Minimum damage is 1. Because they don't have any active reduction
Right.
to your
Like, if they
strike.
had-
The minimum
yeah, if they
damage
had
is
res-
1.
Yeah. Because I was like, if it was resistance, sure, take away my damage, but still, like, god damn.
Yeah, that's how I play it. Generally, anything that hits you will do a single point of damage, unless somehow you have anything to negate it, like active resistance, like active mitigation or resistance.
Right.
But you just went in
Pop.
on its shoulder.
It's just kind of giving me a dirty look now, I'm sure.
Its head just kind of twists, and the dead eyes just look at you as its head just is hanging at a very unnatural angle.
Sorry.
Barely held together with sinews.
Is it too late to proc my mutual respect?
Yeah, I don't think they have quite the same respect that you would. Great bot.
All right, let's guess smack at it a couple times.
Oh, that's not bad.
That
not
is
bad at
not
all.
bad. You take. you swing at it a couple of times, making connections both times. Let's do that for 16.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It is not looking pleased with its existence. There are gashes and holes. I mean, this body was already in late stages decomposition, and it shows. It's just the meat of it just kind of slaws off.
That sounds tasty.
Anything out of you?
Nope, that is it.
Okay.
In the mood for a calzone all of a sudden.
Ikla.
Calzone.
It does sound good. Unfortunately, there's only one place that has them any good around here. And I'm not going
that's
back
what we
there.
could do. That's what we could do when you get here. We could try DP dough.
You say
'Cause, I haven't
DP dough?
introduced it to Yeah, DP dough.
You make
That's
me
what the
too
place is
dough.
called.
Ikala, it is your turn. I'm ignoring that. I'm ignoring what you said.
God damn it. Where did Kala go?
Ew, you're wrinkly.
Well, apparently the honeymoon is over.
Hey, I thought you were into dead people. What is this?
Yeah. Kind of flipped on a dime for that one.
Not old ones.
All of these were old, and you were fine with them before.
Yeah. Literally the only difference between them now and before is that now they're no longer stapled to the wall and they're moving.
The only thing difference between now and before is you're one of them now.
Not
Well,
yet, I'm not.
before they weren't an immediate threat. Now they're moving.
So you shout at this one, and it just kind of doesn't seem to be a. You didn't seem to hurt its feelings.
Oh, damn.
It cares not for your petty insults.
Yeah, rolled a 16
Damn.
on the dice. Yeah,
That's a wise ass zombie.
it thinks you're playing hard to get. I guess
Yeah.
this might have been the one that you were fingering earlier.
Ugh.
That's all for me.
Drawlin.
Well, seeing my friend there with the mace do so poorly, I'm gonna sigh and head back.
I tried, damn it. What do you want from me?
They're not going down the corridor. They're standing and fighting.
A frontline fighter. Is it counted as flanked? No, right?
No, it's not flanked.
Dang.
All right, go ahead and roll your first damage.
Not bad, not bad.
Okay. You slam your stick into its ribcage. You hear a crack as the stick pushes inward to it. It lurches back. It looks like it's almost ready to teeter over, but it remains standing. Go ahead and roll the damage for your second attack as you lash out at it again.
Crunch.
So,
What the heck?
Well, it rolled the plus damage because of the crit, but yeah.
and out of that, you raise your arms and your staff above your head, jab down with it as if it was a blunt end spear, hitting it directly in that center part of the rib cage, and you hear a crack as it pierces in through the old brittle bones. You pull it out, and it again kind of drops to a knee, and then gets back up.
What?
Mm,
That's new. We have a reanimator. With them dead bones.
All right. Anything more out of you? You still have movement left.
Which immediately leaves again.
Not.
You're not? All right.
Ew.
Drawlin. The zombie turns its attention to you as the other one advances upon you and your mighty assaults. Let's see, what do we got here for its attack? Okay, so you are taking 2 attacks, Drawlin.
Oh shit.
The one that has just advanced on you will miss. The one that you were just furiously pounding at manages to kind of take you by the shoulders, lurch forward, and bite you in the clavicle near the neck. You take 6 points of piercing damage
Oh
as it
shit.
bites into you.
Ow. Fucking hell.
Well, that was great.
Ah, shit.
Kazow.
Ow. Ow, indeed. Well, I could try it. Let's see if I can... For whom the bell tolls, this guy.
Which one?
This one. Because he's already...
Number one?
hurt. Yes, number one.
All right. I numbered them for a reason. All right. Yeah, rolled a natural 1 for its wisdom save. You see that it as it's kind of got its decrepit, jagged shards of teeth in the shoulder of your companion. You hear it as it lurches back, leaving this gnarly looking set of teeth marks in her shoulder as it rocks backwards. And it is still standing.
Fucking hell. How do we make it stop?
My guess, radiant.
I don't have Radiant. Well, I do have Radiant, but I only have one spell. And I can't get them both.
Should have taken Sacred Flame.
Kazal, have you anything more you wish to do with your turn?
Oh, that's it.
And yes, I know I'm pronouncing your name differently every time. It's a game to me now.
I didn't know if you were doing it on purpose or whatever, but I was just gonna let it go.
Yeah. Great butt. G6 who don't use a D6. What you doing?
Moving over there.
Cool.
Yeah.
Who are you attacking?
Well, number 1 keeps standing back up. Has anyone touched number 2 yet?
No.
I tried.
Well, I was going to go for number 1. That's why I moved for the... We'll go with number 1.
Number 1. It's not advantage. It's a +2 to hit.
Whatever. Not that I needed it, but well that's why I moved.
So you raise up your blade and slash downward, catching it in its own shoulder, in seeming reprisal for the injury it inflicted on your companion. The collarbone snaps, and this arm hangs limp down at its side, and it remains standing. Same deal?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the two of them are linked. Maybe we have to drop the other one before they both drop.
You hack in, and you think you might have severed its spinal column at the hip with another mighty blow. Still standing. Anything more from you?
No.
Hey.
Ikala.
You should stay on the ground now.
Who are you targeting?
I think I'll keep going for number 2.
Number 2? Alright. Alright, it rolled a 16 on its save.
God. Cool, that was all my turn.
That's all your turn. Drolin.
Can I change my cantrips picks?
Every level you can change your cantrips.
Okay, level, but not on every rest, Or long rest, I mean.
No. Every time you gain a level, you can trade out one spell, one cantrip, because you have full access. All right, so Drawlin, you, kind of pulling back, you grab your shoulder and again take a spear kind of throwing motion, but you pierce it through the top of its skull, and it collapses. And it does not seem to be moving any longer. I'm guessing your other attack was going to carry over to the other one.
Yeah, all of it aimed at Mr. I don't want to stay on the ground.
Well, I mean,
that would explain why she fumbled. She did it so hard, she like overswung the second one.
Yeah, it was kind of manic on that turn. But yeah, it's basically you put that down and you pierce it into the ground, and then just kind of like stomp and kick at it. As you continue to slam at it. However, briefly forgetting about the other one that is active next to you as it reaches in, and you realize just in the nick of time as these claws, not so much claws, but they're like the broken and shattered remains of what was a hand. But now, with the way that it's shattered and rotted, is almost like a hand trowel clawing at you, and you dip back in just in time to avoid it taking advantage of your lapse in focus. Which brings it to the zombie's turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna wait until after the combat, but I actually have another cantrip.
Okay. So you back up off of this thing, but it again lunges forward to you and kind of batters you hard against the wall, and you feel your head jostle against the side. You take 2 points of bashing damage from the zombie.
Jeez. You're just getting messed up.
Everybody takes a turn in the barrel, it seems.
Yeah, shit.
Had my turn.
Kazao.
Can I move like here and then damn it, stupid thing. And then there and then there
Yes, you can.
to help give flanking bonuses to the other two?
That puts you in position.
Cool.
The others will have to move a little bit, but yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and try this mace thing again.
Woo!
I know, it works oh so well.
Well, to be fair, with the way you're positioned, with 3 of you like that, I could definitely give you the +2, the flanking.
Well, it's not the 2-hit I'm worried about. Well, yeah, actually, the 2-hit is what I'm worried about. That's a whiff.
Yeah, I mean, again, your wrists aren't accustomed to that impact, and it's more like it's almost more like the muscle memory of that rattle when you impact a solid surface that causes you to pull back kind of at the last moment, and you don't make any significant impact on the creature.
Maybe I should just get like, I don't know, like a sword or like
something
a rapier.
something that has finesse, because at least that way you'll have a +1.
Yeah, at the very least. This shit's retarded. That's the end of my turn.
Mechazod.
Mecha Lekka Heine.
All right. Well, seeing as that is the only one left, he's gonna move up a couple more for the extra hit chances. Yay!
All right, because of your flanking, you will hit with both attacks.
Oh, nice.
So that is 15. So, give me just a second here, too. Okay, cool. Yeah, you carve out good chunks from this creature. And, I mean, it's looking worse than it was before.
Nice.
Gala.
Oh god. My vicious mockery is not working. I fear that I have to do something more. Waka! Waka waka waka!
Waka waka waka. Hey, she attacked. She also protect.
All right, so you
stand.
you get up there and you lunge and pierce into its body. As you, I mean, you right through its chest, where you figured that you would have pierced right where the heart would be, and you're very satisfied with that strike, but it just kind of looks at you.
Oh my gosh.
And just like the jaw hangs like perpetually open, its tongue lolled out to the side, caked with long, dried, and desiccated, just congealed substance.
You are gorgeous.
Drawlin.
Careful, you might end up with some teeth that way.
I guess Jolin left again.
No, well, not yet. She is looking a little peaked.
No, I mean she left the room.
Oh.
She had enough of our shit. Like, fuck
I actually
it.
couldn't see you because you're underneath the fucking zombie token for whatever reason.
Oh.
I don't know how that happened either. Like, whoops. Skins are hot top level.
Sorry.
I walk at everything.
She thrust mightily. He thrust mightily with his sword, and it just kind of looked at him with hate.
Where are you standing? Oh, right.
I'm under the zombie apparently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I mean,
He's into that.
well, to me, it looks like the zombie token is underneath. So,
But for whatever reason, I saw it over him. I'm like, where'd he go? There you go.
Who wants it dead?
Go ahead and
Wish
roll
we
your.
were doing the advantage.
Go ahead and roll your damage for both.
Nice.
This is rather disconcerting. You are for certain that anyone else taking that level of punishment you were dishing out would have been dead and broken on the floor. Yet this thing continues to advance on you.
Jesus.
Good Terminator.
Anything else you want to do with your turn?
No.
Can I intervene?
I don't think you have the appropriate reactions.
I don't think so either.
Yeah. And in response, yeah, this thing is advancing on you as you keep breaking.
Somebody else?
You're the one who's causing the most damage to it.
Yeah, because I hit for 1 point of damage on the other one, and then whiffed this one. You have been utterly throttling both of them.
Yeah, you've been thrashing at them, causing it to stagger as you break limbs and bones, and yeah, what little intellect it holds left is responding to that which is most aggressive to it.
How do you kill that which has no life?
So it hits
I'll just lay down now.
for 3 points of damage as it
Lay down
basically grabs you by the shoulders and on a leg that's limp just kind of thrusts back onto you and just pushes you down to the ground as you crack your head on the stone floor and just black out. Kazow.
Can I see her from where she just went down?
Yeah, you can see that.
Spare the
Well,
dying.
I mean, well, you don't. You'd have to move to actually see her, but you know right where she's
Spare
at.
the dying.
Okay, so she is stable.
Yes. And now, moving back to here to get all the pluses I can.
Spare the
attempt
dying is a
to-
bonus action for you now, isn't it?
It is because of Grave Cleric.
Yeah, fucking grave
And a
clerics,
bonus.
they're amazing.
Yeah, it'd be nice if I had more slots. And yeah, no, I actually realized that Spare the Dying is actually a bonus cantrip for me. So I've been running this whole adventure one cantrip short. Oops.
Oh really?
Oh well, I'll fix that up. Yeah, I'll fix that after this fight. I won't just put Sacred Flame on now because that's unfair.
And Sacred Flame.
Running without it, or without the third, because I saw 3 and I was like, oh, I get Spare the Dying as a freebie. Whoops.
Yeah.
So I'm
That's
a little
the-
mad at myself.
I hate that.
It's okay. I'll fix it after the fight.
I'll tell you what. If somehow you take another rest throughout all this, we'll say you can add it in at that point.
Yeah, that's fine. Ah, god damn it.
Yeah, thunk. As you,
Damn it.
and it just kind of.
Turns and looks at me just disapprovingly.
I mean, to be fair, this thing is very unsteady, and is kind of hunched over, and is looking like it's attempting to claw out the midsection of your companion.
Better not.
And you kind of it at the on the spine, which it doesn't seem to pay you much mind at all.
God damn it. Great. Can you destroy him, please?
I'm gonna try.
Go Weed Whacker on him. Ah. Ah,
You
that's
hit-
more like it.
You hit twice.
He's probably gonna
Nice.
get back up again.
One of which is a glancing blow, but still.
Dang.
You're hacking into its ribs, and just there are chunks of errant flesh going here and there as you're hacking and slashing, and it's almost like a shark with blood in the water. It is dead focused on the creature below it. Anything more out of you?
Kyle, make it stop. Make it stop.
No, I can't really do anything else. So
Ikala.
Oh, boy.
Have it really hard.
All right, you pierce it through, and it just—it's like you pierce it in the throat, and you hear tendons snapping, and its head is just kind of lulls, even like almost upside down, like it's almost flush with its chest, but the gnashing jaw is still snapping towards Drawlin.
Damn.
So,
Drawlin.
Sam, what did you do
Yeah.
piss off the DM?
I have no idea.
Drawlin is unconscious. It is the zombie's turn.
It's intent on trying to kill her.
Yeah, it starts biting down and clawing at, it starts biting, but it's biting down, but its head is pretty useless, but its claws are starting to rake into her midsection,
Oh my gosh.
cutting deep gouges in her torso. You fail 2 death saves and are again bleeding out.
God damn it.
Kazao.
Once
Okay, so-
again, spare the dying.
All right.
Reset that. Damn. This is retarded. I can attempt to toll it, see if it'll do more damage that way. Because it did a little bit before on the other one. Let me see. Bam.
You're not bad.
Rolled an 18 on the dice.
Fuck.
You
Because
stay
otherwise
put?
we're going to keep doing this dance all day.
Yeah, you see, here's the thing. She's stabilized, but she still has death saves. Like, she just doesn't have to start saving anymore.
Oh, no, it doesn't reset them? I thought it reset them once they're stable.
Don't think it I mean, they're actively being clawed at.
Hey, true. Like, it cause it to fit, or to start having to make death saves again, but I thought every time you stabilized it, reset them back to 0.
Quickly double check that, because that might be important.
I just flipped to it, so... Your 0 hit points is to heal it. If healing is unavailable, it can be stabilized and isn't killed by... So that isn't killed by a failed death saving throw. You can use your action to administer first aid on a conscious creature or attempt to stabilize it, which requires a DC 10 Wisdom Medicine check. Stable creature doesn't make death saving throws, even though it has 0 hit points, but it does remain unconscious. If the creature stops being stable and must start making death saving throws again if it takes any damage. A stable creature isn't healed regains 1 hit point after 1d4 hours. I mean, you might be right. It might just keep the saves, but
Yeah, I think you just don't have to save anymore. Yeah, because you become a living creature you touch becomes stable. I think she just keeps her death saves, and she's just not having to make saves at all.
yeah, you might be right about that. Well, I mean, at least I'm preventing her from possibly having failed death saving throws. But
I
I'm
mean,
also...
to be fair, on her turn, she won't have to say. Well, no, I mean she took. Well, no, you spared her, so she won't have to
Yeah.
make that death saving throw. She just
At the
has
same
to.
time, I'm almost robbing her because if she could get a 20, she automatically gains a hit point.
Yeah, but if she doesn't,
She fails and dies. Yes.
yeah. So great bot.
This is a big oof.
Bot is provoke. Yeah.
You are provoking, however, it does miss as it just kind of lazily swipes at you, but it seems to kind of put it kind of lazily swipes at you, but puts its fingers in the mouth that's hanging upside down. It almost seems to be drawing in what moisture it can from the blood it's taking from the person on the ground.
Oh.
Okay, what do I need? What do I need to do to grab her by the ankles and drag her ass away from it?
Drag her the fuck away.
Basically, you moving a medium-sized creature is 5 feet. Basically, if you're trying to drag her away, you would spend 5 feet from yourself to move, and then 5 feet to move her.
So it's 10 feet for every 5.
So, because you were catty corner, so it's 5, 10, 15. You took 20 20 movement there. You could put her behind you for the rest of your movement. Or move both of you back one space.
No, put her behind.
Okay.
I think he wants to put her as far away from it as possible.
So, Drawlin, you can go right there. There we go.
The nice thing is, if it moves, it provokes an attack of opportunity from me at the very least, even though I'm not doing shit for damage.
Yeah. As you drag it away, and there's light claw marks that rake across the skin, but nothing that seems to pierce any further into her. Ikala.
Stab it in the head.
Yeah.
In the head this time.
I was aiming for the head.
Well, because I guess because of the very obvious guidance, I suppose you could say, from Kaizo, you're like, oh, duh, and thrust forward, and you pierce it through the back, but into the head that lied beyond it, and with the last bit of sickening ripping sound, the final sinews holding it together drop off, and the body kind of slumps backwards onto you.
I groan.
Or at least towards you, if you're not wanting to.
If she goes, or if he goes,
if you want to, you can go.
Back.
You can go with it if you want, but
I groan with pleasure.
as this thing just lands over you, and the slightest bit of this ichor just kind of like coats the front of you.
Now I'm like you.
Burn my clothes off.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do my little last rites for the two zombos. And then Fallen Friend.
Oh, there is... Drawlin is a bloody mess. I mean, she pretty much already had the absolute cleavage going past her navel, but now the dress is kind of ripped open, and there are chunks. It looks like the zombie was trying to claw out her entire intestinal tract from, like, the sides of her. You cast Cure Wounds, and because you are a Grave Cleric, you get you heal them for maximum. So what is that? 11 hit points.
Yep. She only needs 10, but yes.
As the
arise,
world comes...
arise, chicken, arise.
Arise, chicken. As the world comes back into focus, Drawlin, you can see the last bits of those deep lines, and you feel that deep body itch as those toxins and the festering bits of foreign matter kind of are pushed from the wounds that have now closed. You open your eyes to see Kaizo standing above you with this slightly, worried expression on her face.
She'll sigh and look at all the faces. Can we stop doing that?
Telepathically, I would love to, dear, but we need to finish this.
Oh god, now you're hearing voices.
Well, you're always hearing voices.
I know, but still.
Nothing new. I'm about done looking for this key.
Only
I certainly
hope. We only have a couple more options, so let's go pry that other door open and hopefully we find something.
Right?
I have no mutual respects because he hurt you, even if he is gorgeous.
She'll give you an awkward look of just utter confusion. And then we raise a hand to Greatbot for help up.
You will extend a hand.
Let's get this on before someone can't get me.
And we begin the long walk to block. Yeah.
You know what? Hold on for a second. For the sake of expediency, we'll just drop you off right about there.
Yay!
Hey,
Awesome.
that works. There's a door.
What?
Nothing.
All right.
Seriously,
Who wants to come
guys, the fucking rolls these zombies were having for their undead fortitude are goddamn insane.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. I'm like, what the fuck? In all honesty.
So who wants to give me advantage?
On the inspect or the help? Because I could do the one, but not the other.
On the athletic.
Athletics isn't exactly a trained. So anyone can give you no, at this, if anyone has athletics, no, fuck it. You can assist. Anyone can choose to make the assist.
Damn, you're right. Zombies are tough. Holy shit.
Do it.
Yeah.
So what? Do it? Yes?
I'll do it.
Okay.
It's crazy
You're doing
that they
the
actually give
assist?
Undead Con, though, in this edition.
Hey.
There
Yeah,
Pop that
because
shit.
undead actually have constitution saves now. Or actually
Yeah, I
have
know.
constitutions. They don't have the static 0.
Does Disruption still work the same way?
I don't know if disruption is even in the game.
I want to say it is. I think it is. I could have sworn I saw it somewhere. Maybe as like an artificer infusion or something.
Is he fun? Alright, so basically you grab onto this thing and with teamwork, kind of like lift up and shove and put your back into it, and the door just bursts in forward. Let me get my door marker and close it and get rid of it.
And Lich. Damn it.
Oh yeah, because there's definitely a lich that can be handled in this fucking CR range.
Well, I
Didn't say it
mean,
was this CR range. It just said possibility.
the old school D&D cartoon, they fought Tiamat at level 1.
Yeah, like was it the first episode they fought Tiamat? It's like, what the fuck? That DM was a
Gave me the
dick.
shits.
It's like, fuck it, it's episode 1, we'll respawn you.
Basically.
Level 1, Tiamat. Boom.
Here's the Terrascan power armor. Fuckos, roll initiative.
I've seen that meme actually.
Oh, that was
That's
Cthulhu.
Or
Cthulhu.
Cthulhu and
Armor.
Power Armor. Yeah, that one too.
No, the meme that I see here and there is the one scientifically explaining something horrifying about the Terrask, as how spines on a creature are an evolutionary measure to protect against predators.
Mm-hmm.
That means there's a predator for the Terrask that can swallow it whole, which the Terrask has to develop spines to defend itself. It's horrifying.
All right.
We kind of have a really good day tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I'm cool with leaving this here for the moment.
Okay, sounds good.
This is yeah. So, thank you everyone for joining us for this delightful little trip. I hope everyone enjoyed or had fun at least.
I did. I definitely did. I worry for a draw line, but I definitely had fun.
All right.
I do have to see about fixing the fact I'm lacking a cantrip, but other than that,
Yeah. So, I don't imagine we've got anything for tomorrow going on then. We're not doing anything tomorrow.
No.
No, I didn't think so.
I thought you began your travel like tomorrow or the next day or something. Like that.
Thursday.
Or was it Thursday.
Thursday is when I'm.
Thursday.
Yeah. So yeah, I debated getting on stream to play Evil Within, but no, I'm going to. This next week is going to be kind of spotty for streams and for games, just because I don't think I'm going to have a setup for them. And any time that I'm not spending driving is time that I'm going to be spent sleeping. So, unless we had one on Wednesday, which I don't think we did either, right?
No.
No? Okay. So, yeah, we might have... You might... The place you might see me next Monday, maybe.
Yeah, Sunday sounds like it's probably not going to happen.
I mean, I'm going to be in the middle of my drive.
Yeah.
So, a slight break from streaming. So I'm going to go dark for a little bit, but all will be well. We'll come back at you strong, and yeah, the next stream you'll actually be able to, or be forced to see me. How about that? But until such a time, I bid you a fond farewell. Take care, everybody.
Yeah, I hope you have a good drive.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hey, Brooke.